Right, we're here at the Village Church Farm Museum, and this is the new railway exhibition, which I'll be showing you in a minute. I'm here with Graham and Dave. They're going to tell us a little bit about it. Who's going first?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, there you go.
So this was originally a railway in a static caravan out in Wainfleet, which we were donated, and we took it to pieces, brought it here, and then rebuilt it. Built a lot of buildings, wired the track, laid the track, wired the track, and it's got a group of locomotives, and it's basically designed on 50s, 60s Lincolnshire, but it's not totally accurate.
But it's a good representation.
It is a good representation, yeah, and the one of the station buildings is based on the same designers as Burley Marsh and local Lincolnshire.
Yeah, I suppose
stations.
that's where I'm lucky. I actually got to go on a steam train back in the 60s.
Yeah, so did
to
I.
Boston then. It's something you don't forget.
No.
The clickety-clack, the smell.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's me, but modern trains don't seem to have that.
They haven't, no.
I don't know if you agree with that.
I do, yes, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. And if you listen carefully, there's plenty clickety-clack here, isn't there?
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way I could express it. Clickety-clack, listening to it as you know.
Yeah.
And I've had the pleasure of meeting the few trains coming into Skegness with the steam one, so I've been lucky.
Flying Scotsman last year.
Yes, I did the Flying Scotsman, yeah. It's a beast, isn't it, that
It is,
one?
yeah.
Anything you'd like to put to it?
Well,
Don't look amazed.
I think Graham's covered the basics. Say we took us about a year and a half, but we're only down here for a few hours on a Wednesday and a little bit at weekends, so it seems a long time, but if you work the hours out, it's not too many hours. And my wife comes down, she's repaired and mended and put the buildings together, and we just play with them now, so...
Well, that's the idea. It's a big boy's toy. So here we go then. We're going to have a look at it. If you'd like to come with me, and then you can explain anything you've got to while we're passing.
Right.
You
do that, Dave.
Right. Well, we've had a bit of an accident just here. There's a bit of derailment, so that's the men are there working on that, sorting that out. This is our pride and joy, really. This is our little shuttle. It will come down, stop for roughly 20 seconds, and automatically go back into the station at the other end, 20 seconds, and it just keeps doing that quite happily, all on its own.
So that should start up again in a second or two.
20 seconds, but when you stand watching it, it seems
20 seconds can be a long
time.
time, yeah. It should be getting there. It is,
There it goes.
There it goes, look.
And it does the reverse when it gets to the other end.
I mean, you know, the film isn't really going to do this justice. You really need to come down on a Wednesday or a weekend.
Yeah, this is...
Especially if you're a railway fanatic, come down here and have a good look at it. And again, if you've got any stuck in a cupboard, what you're not going to use, I'm sure all donations are appreciated.
And we need some drivers. We're looking for people to come and run it, so you can run.
There you go, a dream come true. They're looking for people to actually come and, demonstrate it.
The room's only open if there's some. We can't just leave the room open all the time. We need people here, somebody in here just to keep their eye on the place,
That's going into the tunnel. So, I mean, we're trying to show you as much as we can on the film. Obviously, the film doesn't do anything like this justice. You really need to get down and have a look. And I say, don't forget, if you have got any tucked in a cupboard anywhere, any donations, I'm sure are gratefully received. And come down, have a look. Church Farm Museum, Skeggy.